के चरणों में सारा संसार, शिव की महिमा जग का आधार। पुकारे मन से भक्ति की धारा, नित्यानंद के संग सत्य का सहारा। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल। मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड का वास। गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ विशेष। हर महादेव गूंजे गगन, शिव की शक्ति अद्भुत है अगन। भक्ति का सागर लहरों का नाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हैं पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल। मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड वास। गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ विशेष। हर हर महादेव गूंजे ये गगन, शिव की शक्ति अद्भुत है अगन। भक्ति का सागर लहरों का नाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। शिव की त्रिनेत्र ज्ञान का दीप, मीनाक्षी की मूर्त भक्ति का संगीत। गुरु की शिक्षा जीवन का प्रकाश, नित्यानंद का नाम सच्चाई का आकाश। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल। मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक। गुरु के चरणों में सारा संसार, शिव की महिमा जग का आधार। पुकारे मन से भक्ति की धारा, नित्यानंद के संग सत्य का सहारा। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल। मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड का वास। गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ विशेष। हर महादेव गूंजे गगन, शिव की शक्ति अद्भुत है अगन। भक्ति का सागर लहरों का नाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हैं पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल। मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड वास, गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ विशेष। हर हर महादेव गूंजे ये गगन, शिव की शक्ति अकुत है अगन, भक्ति का सागर लहरों का नाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। शिव की त्रिनेत्र ज्ञान का दीप, मीनाक्षी की मूर्त भक्ति का संगीत, गुरु की शिक्षा जीवन का प्रकाश, नित्यानंद का नाम सच्चाई का आकाश। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल, मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक। गुरु के चरणों में सारा संसार, शिव की महिमा जग का आधार, पुकारे मन से भक्ति की धारा, नित्यानंद के संग सत्य का सहारा। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल, मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड का वास, गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ विशेष। हर हर महादेव गूंजे गगन, शिव की शक्ति अकुत है अगन, भक्ति का सागर लहरों का नाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल, मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड वास, गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ विशेष। हर हर महादेव गूंजे ये गगन।
Nithyanandam, welcome to all those of you who are joining for today's Nithyananda Yoga live session. Come and settle down on your mat. And we're going to be starting today by chanting the Sadguru Vandanam, invoking the presence of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, to manifest through each and every one of us as we get into Nithyananda Yoga today. Let us start with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadusham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Gunarahitam Sadgurum. The next is the chanting of the Shiva Mula mantra, invoking the presence of Paramashiva to manifest through each and every one of us as we get into Nithyananda Yoga today. The Agamas beautifully reveal that the Mula mantra of a deity is like the soul of a body. When you invoke that Mula mantra, that deity, Paramashiva himself, manifests through you. Because Nithyananda Yoga is not just about the physical exercise part of it, becoming flexible or strong, but it is about becoming Paramashiva, aligning yourself to the cosmic geometry and manifesting Paramashiva through you. So with that, let us start with chanting the Shivamula mantra 11 times. Remember to chant it only within your inner space. Do not verbalize it, do not chant it out loud. We will chant it loudly so it's easy for you to follow along, but make sure you're not even moving your tongue as you chant the Mula mantra. Let us get started now.
Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. 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 Om 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 Haum Shivaya Namaha.
Next, we're going to be chanting, doing the Tattvachamanam, the ritualistic cleansing of the body and mind to become a pure vessel, ready and prepared to receive the energy of Paramashiva that is going to flow through you as you do Nithyananda Yoga. So please take your Panchapatra Dharani, take your hand filled with some fresh water, place your hand in the Gokarna Mudra, bending your index finger, slightly cupping your palm. Take one udharini of water, put it in the center of your palm. Sip the water through the base of your palm at the end of each of the following mantras. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Now wash your hand with the water from the Panchapatram. With the base of the right hand thumb, wipe your upper and lower lip from right to left along with the following mantra. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your hand. With your index, middle and ring fingers joined together, touch above the upper lip and below the lower lip. Wash your hand. With the index finger and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. With your ring finger and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, left eye, right ear and left ear. Wash your hand. With the base of the right hand thumb and little finger joined together, touch your navel center, right chest, left chest. With all the fingers of your right hand joined together, touch the top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder and your heart center. Next, we'll be entering into the Sankalpa, creation of a conscious resolution so that you can manifest what you want to hold through Nithyananda Yoga today. During the Sankalpa, whatever intention you hold, whether it is to manifest the space of Paramashiva, to manifest completion, to manifest a powerful yogic body, to manifest powers, whatever you hold in your inner space will simply manifest just through doing yoga because it is a ritual. It is not just a mere exercise. For the Sankalpa, you will be placing your right palm over the left, clasping your hands together on top of the right thigh in the Sankalpa Mudra, and hold your conscious intention in your inner space as we chant the Sankalpa mantra.
ॐ ममोपात्त समस्त दुरितक्षयद्वारा भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम् श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम् च शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते अद्य ब्रह्मणः तृतीयपरार्धे श्री श्वेतवराहकल्पे वैवस्वत अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसुनाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने श्रीलक्ष्मीवेङ्कटेश्वर ऋतौ शुभमासे शुभपक्षे शुभतिथौ शुभवासरयुक्तायां शुभनक्षत्र शुभयोग शुभकरण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढा श्रीमीनाक्षी सुन्दरेश्वराभिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्नकुमार गुरुरन्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वती स्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञानविश्रुत सकलनिगमागमसारभूतद्राविडवेदप्रवक्तृ श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान् गीयमागच्छत्रचामर श्रीचन्द्रकालादिसमस्तविरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसर्वसद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षामयापवर्गवर्ष जीमूत परमसकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराजपाण्ड्यमहाराज गुरु क्षपलशाक्यादिमहान्तकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्तृ सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरो श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिना अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ द्विशततमगुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततमगुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासनपीठकर्तृ साक्षात् श्रीपरमशिवसमुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमुनिक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक वर्धर्मशासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराज्ञि साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्ममुक्तिस्वर्गपुरस्वर्णपीठ त्रयोविंशगुरुमहासन्निधान कैलासपरम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्रीकैलासपुनरुद्धारक श्रीकैलासपरमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंसपरिव्राजकाचार्यवर्य सच्चिदानन्दप्रणवस्वरूप श्रोत्रियब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्री भगवन् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव श्री ज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम् तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्तिसिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुकृपाकटाक्षसिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेमस्थैर्यवीर्यविजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थकाममोक्षचतुर्विधफलपुरुषार्थसिद्ध्यर्थं मम समस्तदुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्तमङ्गलावाप्त्यर्थं भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवप्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञानवैराग्यजीवन्मुक्तिप्राप्त्यर्थं पूर्ण आरोग्ययुक्त दृढगात्र यौगिकशरीरसिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिवशक्त्याविष्करणार्थं नित्यानन्दयोगाभ्यासं करिष्ये.
Wash your hand with the water from the Panchapatram. Om Apaupasprisya. You can take your Panchapatram and Udharini and keep it a bit far away from you so that it doesn't disturb you as we get into Nithyananda Yoga today. Let us start now with some warm-up stretches. Stretch your legs out in front of you first to start off with by rotating your ankles. Move your ankles in a circular motion, giving yourself a nice stretch. Turn your ankles around, full circle. A few times. And turn your legs in the opposite direction. Point your toes and flex them. Point your toes, flex your toes. Keep your back straight as you point and flex your toes alternatively. Now, come up to a standing position with your hands on your knees and start to rotate your knees in a circular motion. Nicely giving yourself a stretch here. As you rotate your knees in the circular motion, feel the joints opening up. And repeat this in the opposite direction. Come up to a standing position, hands on your hips. And rotate your hips in a circular motion now. Giving yourself a nice stretch. So when you're rotating, try to push your hips forward, all the way to the side, and all the way back. Giving yourself a nice stretch. And switching directions. Now, come to a seated position on your knees. And start to twist your torso from side to side. Start to twist your torso from side to side, giving yourself a nice stretch in the center of your torso, your chest, and your shoulders. Do it nicely. So when you go back the maximum you can. You should feel your stretch, your shoulders opening, your chest opening. And bring your hands to your shoulders and start to rotate your shoulders in a deep circular motion. The opposite direction. Push your shoulders back, giving yourself maximum stretch. And relax. Next, you're going to rotate your neck. So rotating your head and your shoulder in a circular motion. Feel the deep stretch in your neck. Wherever the kinks, the tightness, the muscle pulls are all opening up. And repeat on the opposite direction. And relax. With that, let's enter into our first asana for the day, Chakrasana 2. Chakrasana 2 is going to be a very powerful asana for us to stretch out our shins, our thighs, and our back. We are going to now be entering into learning how you can master this by opening up each and every part of our body and doing this asana. Initially, we'll start off by showing you how to do this asana to get started. In this asana, you'll start by lying on your back. Lifting your legs straight up and holding on to them with your hands. So this is how you will do this asana. And let's look at it step by step. What are all the ways that you can master this asana for yourself as well? Okay? So first we're going to be stretching out our lower back. Since in this asana you will be holding on to your toes, you will need to have your shoulders as well as your lower back stretched. You'll be starting with from a seated position, just reaching your toes to your feet. So in this, you're not going to be leaning forward and down, just holding on to your toes, keeping your back straight. So this is a very important part. This will really stretch out your hamstrings. So first goal is to pull your toes back. Okay, sitting straight, pull your toes all the way back. Keep your hands straight, keep your back completely straight, and pull your toes backwards. And from here, raise your hands in front of you, keeping your back completely straight. So do not hunch your shoulders. Keep your back straight and try to reach for your toes. So you'll see that this will work out here, the calf muscle, very intensely. Do it inch by inch. First, straighten your back. Straighten your hands out in front. You might find you have about half a foot gap. From here, you're going to have to lead with your hip first. So you're not going to try to bend your back and come to this, but you're going to try to keep your back straight and reach for your toes. And remember to keep your toes flexed backwards. If you don't feel it in your hamstrings, then you have to look at where your position is missing. If you are doing it right, you will definitely feel an intense stretch in the bottom of your hamstrings and ankles. Just leaning forward to the toes. Push your hip inward. So when you're doing it, make sure your lower back is not curved. Your lower back should not be curved when you're doing this. Your lower back should be completely straight. You should actually be in this kind of a position where your lower back is inward. You're trying to arc your back forward and hold on to your toes. Because in Chakrasana 2, to do the asana perfectly, you need to be flat on the ground. If you are not, if you bend your back and do it, then when you do the Chakrasana 2 asana as well, your back will be bent and you will be slightly off the ground. So try to keep your lower back pushed inwards and then reach for your toes, pulling them backward. And let's relax once and hold it now for chanting of 3 Mahavakyas. So reach for your toes, push your lower back in, very important, and hold. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Slowly relax. Next step, what we're going to do for Chakrasana 2, you're going to come down to a lying down position on your mat with one leg stretched up straight. So try to bring one leg straight up, one leg down. And over here, you're going to bring your left knee to your chest, right leg pointed upwards, and try to reach for the toe. Without lifting your hips or lower back off the ground, you're going to reach for the toe. Try to keep your legs straight completely. You can walk your hands up your shin to reach the toe. Try to push your knee outward as you're doing this. Again, do it. Lifting your leg up straight and reaching for the toe. Try to keep your back relaxed on the ground as you do this. So the minute you do it, you'll tend to give tension in your shoulders. Try to reach the foot. So once you're there, try to relax your back and shoulders onto the ground. This will also be stretching your hamstrings very deeply, since in Chakrasana 2, the main thing you work out is your hamstrings. Let's do it now and hold it for the chant of 3 Mahavakyas. Bring your left knee to your chest, raise your right leg and reach for the toes, relaxing your shoulders. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Relaxing foot. Take a second before raising up the left foot, keeping the right foot to the chest. Reach for the extended leg, reaching for the toes, straightening your leg. Try to bring your shoulders towards the ground. Keep trying to reach for your extended foot. Walk yourself up slowly. So first bring your hands to your shin. With your hands on your shin, start to slowly walk your hands up to your ankle. From there to the heel of your foot and to your toes. Then relax your shoulders. Let's hold this with a chant of 3 Mahavakyas. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
And slowly relax your leg now. Come back up to a seated position. Extending one leg forward. Try to do the same thing, which is you're going to be reaching for your extended leg. Reach for your extended leg in front of you, keeping your back completely straight. Keep your back straight and reach for your toe in front of you. You'll find this a bit easier than when both the legs were extended forward. So in this asana, you're not going to try to bend your back and reach, but you're going to keep your back straight, push your lower hips inward, and then reach for your toes. Try to do this again. Keeping your back completely straight, lean your hands forward and hold on to your toes. Further you are here, further try to straighten your back, pushing your shoulders more backwards. Try to open up your shoulders in this position. Again, you will get a very deep calf muscle stretch. Your hamstrings will deeply stretch as you do this asana. Let's hold it for the chant of 3 Mahavakyas.
Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Slowly relax. Now, one thing to remember as you're doing it, try to feel that stretch in your hamstrings. Switch your legs around. But the whole time when we're holding it, chanting the Mahavakya, keep your awareness on where the maximum stretch it is that you are feeling. And allow the stretch to happen. Do not try to resist it, create pain about it, or create resistance towards it. Just allow it to happen in the body, and you will see that it will manifest more deeper yoga happening for you. So, holding on to your left foot now. Again, straighten out the back. Try to open your shoulders. And let's chant the Mahavakya 3 times again.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Relax and come back to a seated position. So now you are ready to do Chakrasana 2 itself. Okay? We're going to now start by seeing step by step how you can master Chakrasana 2. Come onto your back in a laying down position. Now from here, bring first your feet to your chest. Bring your knees to your chest level and extend your feet upwards. The minute you extend your feet upwards, you might see that your lower back tends to come off the ground. Try to use your muscles to hold your lower back on the ground. Then straighten up your legs Try to bring the toes, the tip of the toes of your feet parallel towards your face. So when you straighten your legs, do not straighten them out at a 90-degree angle, but rather try to bring your feet parallel to your face. Keeping your forearms, keeping your back on the ground. Try to bring your feet closer towards the space above your face. And then reach for it with your toes. See, when your feet are farther away, you will find it difficult to reach for the toes. But the closer you bring it towards being above your face, that is why you will find it easier. Take a deep breath, straighten your legs out, and reach for your toes. This is Chakrasana 2. In this asana, you will be visualizing yourself with all the chakras in the body awakened. Doing the Sahaja Kumbhaka, simple breathing in and out. Engage the Mula Bandha, clenching your perineum. Bring your hands in the Prana Mudra, which is with your index and ring finger you will be, with your index and middle finger you will be holding on to your toes. And the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivam reverberating in your inner space. Let's get started and see how to do Chakrasana 2. Come on to your back. Let's do it with all the 12 components this time. Remembering to visualize yourself with all your chakras awakened. Doing the Sahaja Kumbhaka, the Japa, and the Mula Bandha.
Behathani Angali Oti
Slowly relax. Come back up to a seated position. As we enter into our next asana, Chaturanga Dandasana.
So we are going to be doing Chaturanga Dandasana, a very powerful asana to strengthen our arms, a little bit of our core and thighs too. When we do this asana, you'll see how it will strengthen your arms a lot. You can take a good look at how this asana is done, and then we'll first show it to you and enter into a lot of preparatory strengthening exercises for your arms, a little bit for your core, and a little bit for your thighs. So let us now enter into doing Chaturanga Dandasana first. We'll demonstrate to you how to do Chaturanga Dandasana. You'll be coming to Tarakshvasana, and in Tarakshvasana, you're just going to be pushing down, coming as close to the ground as possible, but not touching the ground. Not leaning your body on the ground, just coming down. And push yourself out of this asana. So in Tarakshvasana, we are going to be pushing ourselves down, and that is how we are going to be doing Chaturanga Dandasana. So to start off, first what we are going to be doing, we are going to be coming on our forearms from Tarakshvasana over here. Come onto your forearms in Tarakshvasana. Clasp your hands together. Stretch your feet out behind. Your toes tucked. And over here, push yourself up into a plank-like position. So you can relax now. It's just to show you what we're going to be doing. And now we're going to be holding this for 5 sets of Mahavakyas. 3, 2, 1, hold.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Slowly relax. So that gives us good strengthening in our arms and a little bit in our core. The next asana we're going to do to manifest doing Chaturanga Dandasana is, so we're going to be entering, we can come to a seating position first to do this asana. Just loosen out our hands first before we enter into doing the next asana, because that gives us a good nice stretch. We are going to be doing Matsyasana. Just before that, stretch your hands out, because Matsyasana is again going to be making our arms, going to give us a nice exercise in our arms again. So rotate your hands out. And now let us enter into doing Matsyasana. In Matsyasana, again you're going to come to a Tarakshvasana position first, starting from Tarakshvasana. And over here, you're going to be pushing your arms behind, bringing your chest to the ground, and pushing back up. So we're going to be doing 5 of these in Matsyasana.
One thing for those of you who feel that you're not able to do it completely, you want a lower impact version or a simpler version, you can lean your hips forward on your knees. But the important part, whether you're doing the full Matsyasana or the version on your knees, is to keep your body in a straight line. Your entire body has to be in a straight line, whether you're here or you're here. So keeping the torso and body in a straight line is very key to doing this asana properly.
So let us now do Matsyasana. We'll be doing 5 sets of the dynamic action in Matsyasana. Stretch your legs out or bend it, depending on what you're doing. And let us start.
Om
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That gave us a nice strengthening exercise in Matsyasana.
The next exercise we're going to be doing is to strengthen our shoulders. To strengthen our shoulders, we can do Gajasana, where you will be coming on your hands, and each of these, so the first when we did the Tarakshvasana on our forearms, we strengthened a certain set of muscles. Now when we did Matsyasana, we strengthened another set. The Gajasana particularly works on your upper shoulders to strengthen those muscles so that you can hold yourself there in Chaturanga Dandasana.
So let us now enter into doing Gajasana. You are going to come onto your palms and your heels, pushing your body upwards. Pushing your body upwards, you're going to come onto your arms, your hands, your palms, and your heels. Try to make sure that your heels are touching the ground completely. That will be the best position in Gajasana. Once you come into Gajasana, now you're going to be bending down. You see your head is facing towards the ground. You're going to be lowering your arms, bringing your head closer to the ground, and then lifting back up. So you're launching yourself towards the ground in a controlled motion and pushing yourself back up using the strength of your arms. So this will give you a very nice strengthening exercise, not just to your shoulders, but to many other parts of your hand. It's like a full arm workout just by doing Gajasana. Make sure it's in a controlled motion and you're being careful while doing Gajasana. It should be in a very controlled motion. And from your heel side, your heels are going to be lifting up when you go closer to the ground. And when you push back up, your heels are again going to come and touch the ground. So let us now enter into doing Gajasana. We are going to be doing Gajasana continuously for 5 sets of Mahavakya. Let's now start.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Slowly relax out from Gajasana. We had a very nice, strong arm exercise in Gajasana that should have prepared us a lot for doing Chaturanga Dandasana. And now we can enter into doing Chaturanga Dandasana itself, preparing ourselves and doing Chaturanga Dandasana itself. So come back to a Tarakshvasana position, full plank. Just before we do it, you can, if you're feeling a bit, if your arms are feeling a bit tight, you can just stretch them out, loosen your arms out nicely. You can stretch your arm, complete arm, by holding it with your other hand. Drop your elbow behind your back. That gives a very nice stretch to your tricep muscles. And now let's enter into doing Chaturanga Dandasana itself. So we're going to be holding Chaturanga Dandasana for 3 sets of Mahavakyas. Hold as much as you can. These 3 sets of Mahavakyas, it's not that you have to hold it for that much time. You can hold it for how much ever you can and slowly relax whenever you're done. Whenever you're not able to hold it anymore, you can slowly relax. So let us now enter into doing Chaturanga Dandasana. In Chaturanga Dandasana, you're going to be doing the Jiva Chala Kumbhaka, visualizing yourself as sturdy as a wooden stick or staff. You're also going to be doing the Mula Bandha, performing the Shambhavi Mudra, which is bringing your gaze inwards and chanting the japa.
Chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space. Let's get ready to do it now. Get ready, just loosening out your arms, stretching yourselves out, ready to do Chaturanga Dandasana. And let's get started now. Come, lowering yourself halfway towards the ground and hold that, engaging your core. Viparitam mandalam cha vidhaiva viditam hinaha dandasanam dvidha proktam viparita paveshane sarvanga shirsha bhagastu shatshashtif pratitastu te. Slowly relax. Next, we're going to be entering into Shivalingasana, which is a powerful asana to master the leg flexibility and thigh flexibility.
In Shivalinga Asana, we'll be giving another very deep stretch to our thigh muscles. You see, for the past few days, we have been doing many asanas involving stretching our thigh muscles. So, every day as you do it, you're training your muscles to stretch more and more, and it becomes a normal range of motion for your muscles. So, it's important you do this every day. We're going to be doing a similar asanas, set of stretches and opening thigh opening exercises. The first asana we'll be doing, the first stretch we'll be doing for our asanas is coming to Bhadrasana. You can come to Bhadrasana, bringing both your heels together. And first, when you come into Bhadrasana, it might be a little far. You can start shaking your thighs, rocking them up and down in a butterfly position, which will help you open up your thigh muscles a lot. Nicely rock your muscles up and down. Now you can bring your heels a bit closer to your perineum, as close as you can, and continue.
As you're doing this, you can also use the support of your hands to push your knees towards the ground. But one thing which is very important for you to remember is that when you do this asana, you have to lean your back forward. You have to keep your back completely straight and your hips slightly rolled forward.
So you can roll your hips forward. That will give you another deep stretch also when you roll your hips forward and continue to rock your muscles. Bring it closer and closer. Come to a place where you do not feel comfortable. You need to push yourself into a position until which you do not feel comfortable. Your body does not feel comfortable sitting in that position. Only that is going to help you stretch. Do not just sit in the range of motion where you feel comfortable. You need to push it more and more every single day. So today push it 1 inch more than how much you feel comfortable. If you do not feel comfortable, if you feel comfortable with keeping it maybe 5 inches away from your perineum, push it 1 inch more. Bring it to 4 inches and hold it over there. And rock, rock, rock. Slowly bring it closer and closer to the maximum you can, as close to the perineum as you can. Let's hold in Bhadrasana for 5 rounds of Mahavakya. This should help us get the stretch needed.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Very good. You can slowly relax now from Bhadrasana. Bring your heels out slowly. That gives a good thigh stretch. And now lift your hand up, lift your legs up with your hands. Hold it with your hands and start rocking it, opening up your thighs. Rock it nicely. Push it outwards as much as possible outwards. If you see in Shivalingasana, your hands are coming in between your legs. So you need to be able to push your legs high up enough such that you can balance properly in Shivalingasana. So you're going to need to nicely stretch your thighs outwards. Push it nicely outwards. Very good. Now take the opposite leg and do the same motion on it. You can take your right leg and do this now. Opening up your thighs nice and wide. One more thing you can do is bring your heels together as we had got it in Bhadrasana, and using your hands, slowly lift your legs up. You can bring them first to the chest level, because this will also not just about opening up our thighs, but bringing the balance you will need to do Shivalingasana. So you can do this. First, bring it to your chest level, your heels, your leg, bring it to your chest level. You can even try pushing it towards your chest and seeing if you're able to do that. Then slowly lift it up to your neck. Very good. Push it up to your nose. Slowly, you can lift it up as high as possible. You can even keep one hand on the ground for support if you need. Sit as high as possible towards your head.
To make this easier for you, let's do one asana to practice, which is Halipavasana. So you can do Halipavasana where you're going to bring your feet slightly far away from your body. So it's going to be almost 1.5 feet gap between your perineum and your heels. And you're going to be bringing your head, trying to bring your head inside your feet. So you're not going to be bringing your head over your feet, but you're going to try to bring your head by bending your back and neck inside the area where your feet are. So try to do that. You'll feel the stretch happening in your knees as well as in your back as you do this.
If you see in Halipavasana, what you're doing is literally doing Shivalingasana just facing the ground. Just your legs a little more behind in Shivalingasana, but in Halipavasana, you'll get the similar stretch, almost the similar stretch needed to do Shivalingasana, especially opening up the back muscles, stretching the back muscles needed to do Shivalingasana. So again, bend down. Let's do this. Bring yourself to the position and let's hold over here for 5 rounds of Mahavakya.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Slowly relax. Bring yourself back up. It would have given you a nice stretch in your back and even a little bit on your thigh and leg muscles. Then prepared us a lot to do Shivalingasana. And now we can slowly enter into doing Shivalingasana itself. So to do Shivalingasana, first you're going to be lifting up one of your legs. You can choose your left leg or right leg, depending on which stretches more. Choose that leg and lift it higher. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to try to bring it above your head and hold it. It should be at the crown of your head. Bring it to the crown of your head and hold it. You can slowly push it out. It might not come at the first shot, but push it as high as possible What you're basically going to do is you're going to lift your leg as high as possible, bend your head and bring it up. You can even use your hands to hold it. It does not necessarily need to balance without your hands. You can hold your hands and do it. And relax. Now do this on the opposite leg too. So if you can do this, it'll be very easy for you to do Shivalinga Asana. If you need, when you're doing Shivalinga Asana, if you need some support while you're doing Shivalinga Asana, what you can do is you can lean against the wall first. While leaning against the wall, if you lift your legs up, the wall will give you the necessary support needed for you to be able to do and balance in Shivalinga Asana. You lean against the wall, and if you hold, that will help you do Shivalinga Asana very easily. Slowly relax. We are now going to be doing Shivalinga Asana together. In Shivalinga Asana, you are going to be visualizing yourself as a sacred Shivalinga. It's a sacred Shivalinga. You're going to be visualizing yourself as a sacred Shivalinga, doing the Pratyahara Kumbhaka, performing the Mula Bandha, gazing towards your nose, chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam, and performing the Shambhavi Mudra, gazing your awareness, bring your awareness inwards as you do Shivalinga Asana. So let us now enter into doing Shivalinga Asana together. Stretch out your thighs. Just before we do Shivalinga Asana, just one more thing you're going to do. Stretch your thighs out, rotate them nicely, shake them nicely, such that you can nicely keep them warm and stretched out for doing Shivalinga Asana. And now, let us enter into doing Shivalinga Asana together. Lift your legs up slowly. Bring the base of balance to yourself. And let us now do Shivalinga Asana. दो बशीष परि आने पुनि एक जुगति और टाहम ठाने दो पग की अंगुष्ट जो तिन परि मुठी कर की दो. Slowly relax carefully as we enter into our next asana, which is Vichitra Karani.
Vichitra Karani is going to be a very powerful asana for us to stretch our back and our shins, thighs, our entire legs and our back. We're going to get started now. First, we'll show you how to do it once before we get into the details of mastering the asana. The asana is done by coming onto your back and bringing your legs over your head to the ground above your head, holding on to it with your hands. This is how Vichitra Karani is done. And we'll be guiding you through step by step how you can get to this asana. Starting off with stretching your legs forward. Bring one leg to the perineum. Bring your left leg to your perineum. And you're going to be leaning forward and down into Mahamudrasana. This asana will be very powerful to help you master Vichitra Karani, since it's going to be a similar thing that you're doing just on your back. Just leaning forward. Trying to reach for the extended toe. Try to bring your forehead to your knees and your elbows to the ground. Going slowly inch by inch. When you start off, you might find that you're not even able to reach for your toes. Especially if you're doing yoga after a long time, or if it's the first time you're doing yoga, you might find a lot of stiffness in the body where you're not able to lean forward and reach the toes. So what you can do is, you can start off with your hands straight. Just keep your hands straight and try to lean forward. The minute you start leaning forward, your hands will reach your toes. One more thing that you can do is, if you have someone who can help you, you can ask them, to hold your back and push your back towards the ground. You can help them push your back towards the ground. So keep your hands straight. So let's say you're not able to reach your toes. You can have someone place their hand on your back, straightening your back, and then helping you push towards your feet. So just use the force of their hands on the center of your back and help you lightly push towards your foot. So they can help you push also. You can take support from someone. Doing it as and when you're comfortable. Make sure that you're constantly communicating with them, telling them how you feel, and that will also help you, especially if it's initial and you're feeling very stiff. Leaning forward towards your leg. And lowering yourself bit by bit towards the ground. You can first try to bring your hands coming around your feet, lowering yourself. Remember, when you do this, do not hunch your shoulders and back. Do not try to force your head towards your knee, because that will cause strain in the neck, and neither will the asana come. The way to do it is to straighten your back and lean down from your stomach. Fold at the hip level. So you're not folding at your neck or head level, you're folding at your hip level. The first thing is your stomach coming towards your thighs. Your navel center reaches your thighs, then your chest onto your knees, and then your hand to the feet, forehead to your knees, elbow to the ground. Make sure you keep your legs straight. Another way of doing this is, first clasp your hands around your leg and then try to straighten it out. So either way, what works best for you, you can do it. We're going to be holding this Mahamudrasana on the right side now for the chant of 3 Mahavakyas.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Slowly relax. Let's repeat this on the left side. Bring your left leg expanded out in front, right leg towards the perineum. And from here again, you're going to start leaning forward. Remember, lean from the torso. Do not lean from your middle back. Trying to bend your forehead towards your knee. Do not try to do that. Just lean your stomach forward and down. Trying to bring your forearms to the ground. Do it inch by inch, step by step. If you're doing this every day, you will actually be able to see your progress. Today, let's say you're able to only go just about touching your toes. Everything is really stiff. When you do it every day, coming back to to this asana, pushing yourself, going an inch deeper and holding it there. Today maybe you're only able to move half an inch, but tomorrow you will see you're able to go 2 inches. Maybe day after tomorrow just another half inch. The way your muscles work is the more and more you push it, the more and more you get used to that range of motion, your muscles stop identifying it as a threat, as a pain, and start identifying it as normal. And that is when you become completely comfortable, at ease in that asana. So leaning for your leg. Slowly start to lower yourself to the ground. Remember, first bringing your torso and stomach towards your thighs, then your forehead to your knees and your elbows to the ground. Make sure you're keeping your legs straight. And let's hold this for the chant of 3 Mahavakyas.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Slowly relax. Now we're going to be working on doing this with both the legs extended forward. Stretching both your legs front, forward. Try to first reach for the toes. Doing full Paschimottanasana. We just did Ardha Paschimottanasana, one on each leg. Now we're going to be doing the full Paschimottanasana by reaching for both your hands towards both the feet. Holding on to the respective toes to start off with. Remember to straighten your back, leaning forward from torso down. As you're doing it, try to feel how your leg muscles are stretching. In this asana, you will mainly not be feeling it in your back. If you're feeling it in your back, that means you're not doing it perfectly. You should be mainly feeling it in your legs. It can be in various different parts of the legs, since each person's muscles are stiff in a different way. When you do this asana, some people find it in the lowest part of their leg, in shins and hamstrings. For some people, it's the knee. Some people, it's the thighs. Some people, it's the glutes. But it's always on the legs, where you will exactly feel the stretch when you lower yourself towards the ground. Stretch your hands out to your toes and start to go inch by inch lower and lower. Now, let's say you go have a breakthrough, you go an inch lower than you've ever gone. Do not immediately let go of it and jump out. Just hold the will persistence to stay there for the count of 10. 10 breaths before you relax. That is where you will make that a part of your very natural way of existence. Let's do it now, working towards going lower and lower. Keeping your knees straight. Trying to bring your forehead to your knees. Take a deep inhalation and try to go down. Pushing yourself deeper and deeper, getting a deeper and deeper stretch at every level. Keep working deeper and deeper towards it. And now we're going to be holding at wherever you are, wherever you're able to hold it maximum. Hold it there now. Give yourself 1 inch extra stretch and hold it for the chant of 3 Mahavakyas.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Slowly relax. Now, entering into Vichitra Karani itself, you're going to be bringing your feet above your head. First, let me guide you step by step. First, the way we did Chakrasana. Do the same thing. Lifting your legs up, hold on to your toes. Straightening your legs, hold on to your toes. And from here, bringing your toes to the ground above your head and pushing your legs straight. This is how you do Vichitra Karani. In this asana, you're going to be visualizing yourself as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. Do the Sahaja Kumbhaka, the simple breathing in and out. Vichitra Karani is a very powerful asana to improve your digestion. Gaze at your nose in this asana. Clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space. Let's move into doing the asana. Bring your legs over your head to the ground and lower your hips in Vichitra Karani. Atha Vichitra Karani Namasanam Shaita Paschimata Nasthe Hastau Tatra Prasarayet Padau Danda Samau Kritva Vichitra Karani Bhavet. Slowly relax. Entering into our last asana for the day. We're going to now be working out our wrists in our last asana for the day, which is Gandhabherundasana. Working out our back flexibility. And getting a nice stretch here. So today we will start off with the initial level of flexibility, and tomorrow we'll be diving deeper into our back flexibility, how you can really get to the maximum level of your back. So let's see how to do Gandhabherundasana.
So we are now going to be doing Gandhabherundasana. In Gandhabherundasana, we are going to be getting a very deep back bend. It's going to be giving us a very deep back bend. So we need to prepare our back for us to be able to do Gandhabherundasana completely. So we'll take you through a series of back stretching exercises for you to master Gandhabherundasana today. The first back stretching exercise you're going to be coming to is, you're going to be coming on your knees and over here you're going to be pressing your hips forward slowly. Let's start off by pressing your hips forward. Leaning backward. Slowly what you can do is you can bring one hand to your leg as you're leaning back. And then bring the other hand, leg, into Ustrasana. Just give it a nice back stretch, preparing your back for Gandhabherundasana. Hold in Ustrasana for the chanting of 5 Mahavakyas.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Slowly relax out of Ushtrasana. Just holding it over there for a long time would have given us a very nice back stretch. Now, for the next back stretching exercise you can do,
Come onto your stomach in Bhujangasana.
so come sideways onto your hands, stretch. First, you can completely come to a lying down position on your stomach. And from here, what you're going to do is place your hands at the side, your palms on the ground, and slowly push your head up. Facing forward, slowly lift your head towards the sky. Pressing your body up with your hands too. This is going to give you a very nice back stretch too, especially in your lower back. So hold in Bhujangasana in a comfortable position. Be comfortably in Bhujangasana. And let's hold in Bhujangasana for another 5 rounds of Mahavakya.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Slowly, very slowly, lower your body back down Bhujangasana. That give us a very nice stretch. And now we are going to be doing another asana in Bhujangasana itself. From Bhujangasana, you're just going to be lifting your legs off the ground and bringing them to your head. I'll just show you how to do it once. You're going to be pushing yourself up and bringing your legs to your head. This is Chakrasana. This too shall give us a little more deeper back bend than Bhujangasana, preparing ourselves for Dandabhirandasana. So you can push your body off the ground, lift your legs up, as much as possible push your body off the ground, and try to bring your legs to your head in Chakrasana. And we can hold over here for a set of 3 Mahavakyas. Prepare yourself. And push yourself up and hold in Chakrasana.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Slowly relax. Let's prepare ourselves to do Dandabhirandasana now. To do Dandabhirandasana, we are going to be coming to a lying down position, placing our hands by our sides and we're going to be kicking our legs off. For you to start off, you can place your hands behind, facing them behind straight out, and then lifting your upper body up and kicking and bringing them on top
Kick
of
the legs up, bringing the legs on top of your head, trying to lower your feet as close to your head as you can. So again, the easier way of doing this asana would be to keep your arms stretched out. But the advanced way to do Gandhabherudasana would be to keep your hands by your shoulders.
So let us now do Gandhabherudasana together. In Gandhabherudasana, you're going to visualize yourself as the leader of a hyena pack or another beast of prey. You're going to be doing the Jiva Chala Kumbhaka, performing the Mula Bandha, sealing your perineal floor, gazing towards your nose, chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, doing the Shambhavi Mudra in Gandhabherudasana. So prepare yourself now to do Gandhabherudasana. Let's enter into doing Gandhabherudasana. Bring your hands next to your chest or behind, based on how it's easy. Push yourself, kick yourself off the ground and bring your legs to your head. Shalabhasana bhedascha natabherunda namake gandabherunda sahite shirshadandasana tatha. Slowly relax. So we have stretched ourselves nicely. And just before we end now, let us do some counter stretches. So we have stretched our back nicely. Let's do some counter stretches just before we enter into Shavasana. You can come into Vajrasana and lean forward with your hands stretched out. This will help counter stretch on your back. Hold over here for some time. Relax from Vajrasana. Just one more counter stretch. You can come into Garudasana, keeping your heels beside your hips, and again lean forward in Garudasana. Come up again. Relax from Garudasana. And let us now enter into Shavasana.
Come to a lying down position on your yoga mat. Keep your legs straight and your arms side your side, palms facing upwards. Do not try to clasp your palms. Let your feet drop to the sides without holding any tension, any stiffness in your neck, in your spine, in your legs. Let everything go. You are Paramashiva, resting in Samadhi. Hold that visualization. Feel the Shakti Chalan Mudra, the Kundalini energy rising and spreading through every part and inch of your body. Do the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in your inner space. Keep your awareness alive. Do not fall asleep. Allow your body to receive the ultimate rest in Shavasana. Start to shake your legs and hands. Then rock yourself up to a seated position. Congratulations to each and every one of you. You have successfully completed today's Nithyananda Yoga session. Hope all of you enjoyed. If any of you had breakthroughs, wherever you found that the asanas helped you, you had a breakthrough today, please share it with us in the comment section below. If there's any place you found you struggled a bit, you needed more help with that, do post that and we'll definitely help you further. Don't forget that Swamiji has opened up the powerful Paramashiva Sena program, a 30-day free program to become the living ambassador of Paramashiva, to learn the authentic Hinduism and manifest Paramashiva through you. Do sign up for that to learn more about yoga and every aspect of Hinduism. With that, let us offer our gratitude at the feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, our Swamiji, and end with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam. Thank you everyone. Nithyanandam. See you all tomorrow.